What if the most dangerous person in the room is the one who barely speaks? Not the loudest, not the funniest, not the one fighting for attention, the one watching. Let me tell you a story. A few years ago, I walked into a meeting where everyone was flexing. Titles, opinions, data, egos. It felt like a verbal boxing match. Every sentence was a jab. Every interruption was a hook. And in the corner sat one man, quiet, calm, no rush to prove anything. He didn't interrupt. He didn't argue. He didn't react. He just observed. At first I thought he was disengaged, maybe shy, maybe unprepared. I was wrong, because while everyone else was trying to sound intelligent, he was collecting patterns, tone of voice, micro-expressions, who got defensive, who avoided eye contact, who over-explained. He let silence stretch just long enough to make people uncomfortable. And here's what happens when silence gets uncomfortable. People start talking. They reveal their insecurities. They defend ideas no one attacked. They expose priorities, doubts, even hidden strategies. Why? Because silence feels like acceptance, and acceptance feels safe. That's the silent observer technique. Speak less, react less, notice more. Most people think power is loud, but loud is usually insecurity wearing a microphone. Real power is controlled presence. Imagine you're in a group discussion. Everyone is competing to sound smart. Instead of jumping in, you lean back slightly. You nod, you listen fully. And when you finally speak, you ask one precise question. Not 10. One. A question so sharp it slices through the noise. Now everyone turns to you. Because while they were fighting for attention, you were earning authority. The silent observer is not passive. He's strategic. He understands that information is leverage. And the less you reveal, the more others reveal. Think about it. When you argue, people defend. When you interrupt, people resist. When you dominate, people hide. But when you stay calm and curious, they open up. And here's the twist. Silence doesn't mean weakness. It means emotional control. If you can sit in silence without rushing to fill it, you control the rhythm of the room. And rhythm is power. The man from that meeting, when he finally spoke, the entire room went quiet. Not because he was loud, but because his timing was perfect. His words were few, measured, accurate, and every single one carried weight. That's the difference between noise and influence. Most men sabotage themselves trying to prove they're alpha, but the true alpha doesn't chase validation. He observes, he calculates, he waits, and when he moves, it's decisive. This technique will change how people perceive you. Instead of being seen as reactive, you become composed. Instead of emotional, you become strategic. Instead of desperate, you become dangerous. Start practicing today. In your next conversation, pause 2 seconds before responding. Ask one clarifying question instead of giving an opinion. Hold eye contact a little longer. Smile slightly, say less. Watch what happens. You'll start seeing things you never noticed before. Power isn't always loud. Sometimes it's the one who sees everything while saying almost nothing. This is Elevate Alpha. And if you're ready to master presence, psychology, and silent dominance, stay watching, because the next level of power isn't about speaking more. It's about understanding more.